exploded. Leave me alone, okay? There is water. Oh my god. It's fine though. I cut the water off, and now I'm gonna stream, and then I'll deal with it. And then I'll deal with it. Oh my god. I hope you guys are all doing well. Me, myself, I'm doing swell. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, so what did I miss? How are we doing? Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's so fine. It's so fine. There's hydrates. There's hydrates. Go fix your dishwasher. I ain't a plumber. I don't know how to do any of that. Oh my god. That's one hydrate. That's two. Anyway, that's why I'm late. I was dealing with that for the last, like, 20 minutes. I realized I didn't have time and stream was coming up. I was like, ah, geez, it's 4:30. And so then I just turned off my water. A simple solution. A simple solution. Oh my god, we'll be flying to Bermuda? Bro. I turned it on and the water just started pouring out. And I was like, huh? And then I turned it off, but the water kept coming. So then I turned off the water. Big brain. Here's what I've written in the mail right before stream. $1 gajillion. $6 billion. All to fix dishwashers. Oh my god. I hope you guys are all doing well, by the way. I'm so sorry. I'm so frazzled at this point. You know when you have something planned and then it doesn't go as you need it to? My god. My god. Who would do that to a man like me? What miscreant? What goblin came into my apartment and what severed the connection to my friggin' to the water to my dishwasher? Mike. Anyway, so I'll mop that up later. It's just a little water. I'm sure it's fine. Maybe kind of, probably not. But yeah, it's fine. Oh my god, yo, both vinyls. Oh dude, that's sick, man. Congrats. Oh my god, that's a quick turnaround. That's a quick turnaround. My god. I was actually gonna say, I'm so surprised they still have some left. I assume it's just so many people bought them the first time around that like it's a much smaller pool buying them this time. But crazy, either way. Be sparing with the hydrates, y'all. He's got a ration. It's fine. I'm not drinking water anyway. Having a little touch of something different. Don't worry about it. Just a little coffee. It's fine. I picked it up from, well, don't worry about what cafe, but still, I picked it up. They're lovely there. They gave me just a great discount on a croissant. It was awesome. Oh my god. Because they were like, hey, we're closing early. So, you know, it's great. What? No, medicine, no. Oh my god. This stream for 4 hours at home. The roommate comes in to deal with it instead. Oh, hey, it just sent the text like, hey, by the way, the dishwasher blew up. Can you deal with that? I'm blinging Minecraft. Oh my god. I don't think that's gonna fly. I'm gonna be real with you, chatters. I don't think, like, I have a lot that I can do while streaming and be like, oh, can you deal with that? Because, you know, they let me be like kind of out on my own, you know. They allow me the freedom that I need to kind of remain fairly autonomous while streaming. Ayo! But you know, that's not bad. That's like a 9.5. Come on. That's a 9.5 and I'll fight you for it. Oh my god. Okay, that one was good. Thank you. Thank you. Oh man, even MJ, my god. But they let me be fairly autonomous, and in doing that, that means that, you know, I can push some things onto them. But I wouldn't do that with this. It may be, as I said the other day, I wasn't sure if I was going to stream it all today, so maybe a smaller stream. Have a loony to help with the dishwasher costs. Ah! How dare you? How dare you? Thank you. Oh my god, have a bit. Oh my god. But no, I was gonna say, yeah, so when I said I might not stream, that's because I do technically, I'm meant to be doing things later. I don't know if I will or won't, but I might end a little early. Not super early, a little early. I don't know. I've decided I'm not sure that I want to be there. So who knows? Maybe I'll be a recluse. I got this dishwasher problem now, you know. know. I don't know. It seems like I'm busy and a lot, and I gotta go to the gym tomorrow. It's totally gonna be open. It's totally gonna stay open. I got things. I gotta be up for like 4. It's and to what bit level does Lady talk? Talk said I think 25, because that's like 25 cents or whatever. That's because I think, yeah, each bit's a cent, and then I think at 25 she starts talking, but maybe it's 50. I think it's only 25. Put on a VOD or something so you can mop the water. No, it's fine. I threw every towel I own onto it. It's fine. -1, but that's because I wanted it to stay dry, because it's my favorite towel. But that's neither here nor there. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. They're all on top of it. They're dealing with it. They'll soak it up and it'll be fine. But chatters, welcome back to Minecraft. Welcome back to Minecraft indeed. We're back into the hardcore world. It's been a bit, man. It's been a hot minute. We've been just non-stop playing other games, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. The sub goal has changed, by the way. The new current sub goal is to, you know, potentially get an early bird stream and or just an additional stream just in general, but like an early bird, which changes kind of time zones. Could be at a different point, could be on a different day, could be on a Saturday, you know? Who knows? Who knows? We're getting crazy with it. And finishing other games. Yes, we finished Celeste. Pride Month ended, and then we finished Breath of the Wild. And, you know, what a wild time. Truly a breath of fresh air. And later we're gonna be getting to Tears of the Kingdom, which is big talk, big excitement. I'm excited. I think it should be fun. Tears of the Kingdom looks crazy different. I know, right? This looks wild, man. They changed up the art style so much. Jeez. Oh, look, it's Beetle. Beetle, what's going on? Yeah, that's what I thought, Beetle. That's what I thought. Oh my god. I guess Elio would be more like Beetle than the sheep, now that I think about it. If I were really gonna just sell this bit, I should have brought in Elio. I should have found this trader and then been able to be like, oh, it's Beetle! Wow! Oh, I miss Beetle. We didn't even see Beetle in the last stream. We didn't even get to see him before we ended. What a shame. What a shame. Oh my god. Hit a chicken, see what happens. I refuse. I've learned my lesson. Actually, I can obliterate a chicken in Minecraft. Nothing bad happens, which it shouldn't either. It's absolute. It's in the words of a 1950s candy store owner. It's a bunch of malarkey. It's a bunch of malarkey that picking up a chicken causes Link to get absolutely attacked by them, and then he doesn't win. Man can fight like Ganon, but can't deal with some birds. Like what? What? That don't even make sense. Oh yeah, I forgot that we had added some more, and I do. Oh yeah, I want to probably add some more to the back there as well. But yeah, the ruins looking a bit better now, looking a bit more spiffy. So today, chatters, we got some big plans. We got some big plans. We're gonna do a bit of mining, a bit of crafting, you know, maybe even Minecraft. Who knows? But no, the big plans for today, we're mostly gonna be working on the Crystal Palace build, and we're probably gonna do a little touch up on some roadways, and that's kind of the general vibe. And then whatever we get distracted into, you know, which weirdly tends to happen. Weirdly. Davis Beetle. Soup is on his Calamity Ganon arc. Oh my god. Well, the malarkey goes back to the original game, so it's old malarkey. Well, that's why it's a 1950s candy salesman who's talking about it. Nether trip, we need one. We do need one, actually. We could go to the Nether this stream as well, because I do need a whole bunch more quartz. I need a lot of quartz. Lo and behold. So we very well might. Maybe we should. Maybe that should be priority numero uno. Bit of a road trip into the Nether. What do we think, chatters? What say you? What say you to a road trip onto the Nether? Are we there yet? I haven't even left. Oh my god. You guys are fiends, you know that? You guys are just absolute villain in like so many scenarios. And you know it too. That's the crazy part. You guys are like aware. And then you're just like, what? No, us? Nah, couldn't be. Nap, you're crazy. You're losing it, Nap. That's on you, pal. That's all on you. Why are you losing your mind so bad? And I'm like, no, please. I know it's you. Gaslight, gatekeep, Goyle boss. It's, my God. Surprise! Nap has run out of quartz again. Please! You know I'm sensitive about my quartz. Oh my God. Let's do the nether and place down a bed. Nah, the nether's too hot to sleep in. Listen, I don't know what you guys chatters. I'll take cold rooms over hot rooms any day. I can sleep in a cold room. In fact, it's better. It is healthier for you to sleep in the cold. It'll be a cold day in hell when I choose to sleep there, on account of it being the nether. And it would have to be cold for me to choose to sleep there. Aga Beach. Oh my God. Cold rooms, exactly. I can't imagine wanting to sleep in like a warm room. I really can't. Even if it's the dead of winter, I'm like, oh boy, I can't wait to just be absolutely freezing. It's my favorite thing. I've been around for 2 years. You have to know me by now. Oh my God. No, I choose not to. I choose to feign ignorance. Oh, I probably should have. Yeah. 1 second. Let me just. Yeah. I'm handing out some free food. Free food, everybody. Nom, 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 nom.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room with rats.
Excuse me?
The rats made me ask.
What? What? Where'd you get that from? That sounds familiar, actually. Wait, is that from like a show or something? My God. When I lived in an apartment, I had window open in the -35. What? Negative what? That's not real. That's not real. That's not real. That's not a real thing. That's not a real number. You would be dead. No, that's not real. Or, well, not dead, but like, no, I refuse. It's an incredibly popular copy paste on TikTok and other sites currently. Ah, maybe that's where I've heard it from. Oh no, Tyler, you put that in chat, I think, on Friday, didn't you? I feel like I saw you writing that in chat, like before I streamed. Like it was pre-stream, and I was just like, are you doing all right? What's going on? Yeah, I was crazy once. 31 better. Yeah, both would feel like you would like hurt your face. I don't know. Like both of those feel like. Doesn't your skin freeze at that point? Or am I crazy? Crazy? I was crazy. That's crazy. What was I doing? The nether, right, of course, yes. What's here? This thing. I'm grabbing this. Is there any coal kicking around? I need some coal. Crazy. Yeah. Your eyes can freeze in a few. Bro, what in God's name is going on up there, Edward? What? Good God, there's no way that's like a normal. That must be. Is that like record breaking? That's like how cold is the Arctic? Like how cold is Antarctica? How cold is Antarctica? How cold? How dubiously freezing? Isn't the safe range for C like a 10-degree difference? Huh? Everyone makes a huge fuss at the temp going over 40 or below 30 in C. Oh, I see. So wait, is it not 30 and 30 then? Should it not be like negative 30 or plus 30? Isn't the whole thing that it's like a more rounded system or something like that? I'm not to bring up Celsius versus Fahrenheit again. Not in this, the year 2023 of our Lord and Savior, Bob Saget. So, you know, not to bring it up in that, but like, I mean, well, let's not rehash that one. But please. Look, a little baby. Yo, Angel, I'm not. What? I mean, I take back my yo. Actually, I take back Christmas. Sorry. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Anyway, the good lord. Why? Minus means cold. Plus means warm. What does no indicator mean? What's just straight up zero? Kelvin is better. Kelvin is not better. Kelvin is the bane of my existence. I couldn't for the life of you tell you anything about Kelvin. I just know that I got those questions wrong in my science like tests. So I will just always hate it. Wait, I could make more. Sick. You want more? Wow. No, why? Why would I have ever wanted to do that? There we go. Perfect. See, I like this. This is like a little nice. I don't know. It's cool. I like how this kind of looks now. It's got some more character. It's just like slight little touch-ups, but it adds something, you know. It adds a little a little je ne sais quoi, you know. Sweet Jesus. Oh, it's Timmy. Hi, Timmy. Have fun. Have a good day at school. Jesus. Frames, please. Please, frames. I'm begging you. Begging. I don't know how I feel about these frames lagging out in the nether now that I think about it. I don't know how I feel about this frame stuttering when it's in the nether. That feels like a problem. Mayhaps a bit of a problem. Well, we'll be fine. I have no golden apples. Never mind. We're all gonna die. It's over. This is it. This is the final stream. It's over for now. Little guy. Oh man. Anyway, chatters, how was the weekend? Oh, congratulations, Edward and such for your day of fireworks. Be prepared to get obliterated tomorrow by the sheer power and authority of other fireworks that I just assume can be heard across the entirety of I was gonna say the tri-state area like Dr. Doofenshmirtz, but then I was like, gonna be heard against the entirety of the continent. People just go like, oh, what's that? Oh my god! It just sounds like, I don't know, B-52 bombings. Celebrated. Oh, okay. Well, then I take it back. No pog. Get obliterated. No celebrations for you. It's oh my god. Gail personally. Oh my god. I don't even know. Should I know what that is? Is that like a thing? Is that like a meme and I just don't understand? Am I out of touch? Probably. I've become a recluse, you see, chatters. I've decided this summer that I'm just gonna become a recluse. I wish to just stare out of a window on occasion, without real hide nor hair of a sign of exactly kind of like what I'm looking at, so that I'm just always vaguely spooking people on the street. They'll like look up and be like, "Oh, I've heard that he never leaves. Oh, that's Napoleon VII, don't you know? He said that he never leaves these days. Oh, he's been bad since, I don't know, Gertrude died. Oh, ever since Gertie. Oh, jeez, he never leaves anymore. People say he went crazy. That's kind of my goal, I think. You know, give some of the Shakespeare in the Park people something to talk about. I feel like that's valuable, right? That's something. That's giving them a little something. That's probably enough to build up with, right? Because there was some quartz just right up here, right? Where did it go? I swear to God, there was quartz. I saw it. It was right there. There it is. I go. It thought it could hide. It thought it could run from me. But alas. Man, oh man. Oh, Chatters, also, I might have a surprise for you this week. I don't know. It's depending on how some things shake out. But there may be a surprise, so potentially look forward to that. Or don't. That's fine too. I'm not gonna make you look forward to something. Maybe you'll all hate it. I don't know. Maybe you'll all like see what I get planned and then be like, App, why would you ever do such a thing? I'm like, I don't know, I thought it was cool. I mean, I feel like you won't. I'm being honest. I feel like it'd be very odd for you to have that visceral a reaction. Like I don't know. It feels like I know. Everybody says the classic slang phrase "gag me with a spoon." You know, the absolute never going out of style slang phrase of the 1980s. Gag me with a spoon, Mrs. Henderson. God. So you know, I'm aware that you know that is what is hip with everybody. So I can understand. But I feel retching is just not something in your guys' like repertoire. I also don't know how you'd communicate a retch to me. Like, I don't know if you guys would figure out how to send like audio chunks to like Discord. Like you'd each record yourself separately and then just put like a little MP4 file into Discord so that like you just click it and then it's just like that. But it feels weird. The literally incredibly inaccurate temperature scale at 18th century measure above mercury boiling point made by a potter. What? Wedgwood is gorge though. We have a few of my grandpa pieces. I think you yoink them from my Wedgwood. What is Wedgwood? What? Did I say something about Wedgwood? Or you just bring Wedgwood up? Wednesday stream. Oh. You caught me. You figured it out, Edward. I'm bringing back the Wednesday streams. One Wednesday only. Just, it's like one of those old WrestleMania things, like, for one Wednesday only. Come see, come see, come see. Napoleon the Seventh, take on. Random, I don't know, typically it's like, yeah, random Stardew Valley-esque cozy game. Who will win? Honestly, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Just maybe. Now we're talking about Wedgwood temperature scale, and it's listen. Chatters, when I tell you I'm gonna be a little scattered for this night, believe me, all right? My whole day's out of whack now. Things are out of order. My God. I have to call someone at some point and probably tell them. Because I'm probably not meant to like fix it myself. It's probably not allowed. You know what, with the stuttering frames, maybe I shouldn't just try to go across the lava field. Should I? Is that a bad idea? Cause I keep running around and then it like vaguely stutters. And now I'm wondering, maybe that's a bad, maybe I shouldn't go there. Yeah, like see there, it wasn't like a fluid turn. It like gunk, you know what I mean? So maybe I shouldn't. But I also don't know why I'm having frame issues in Minecraft suddenly, because I've updated my drivers. I wasn't having any issues, and then now I kind of am, and I'm not sure why. I'm sure it's fine. Drink some lava. Oh, of course. Of course, I'll drink some lava. Why didn't I think of that? Oh my good gracious. I feel like I've already mined the most area for its support. There's some up there though. Some never before seen DVD extras. My God. I'm coming, Fast Play. Just you wait. Just you wait, Fast Play. I got all the answers. I'm coming. I'll be there soon. Oh my God, look how much quartz there is. Oh my God, quartz. Oh, lovely. Need some milk. And Blu-ray features cast commentary? Oh my God, shout out to your CPU crying. Hey, it's fine. I think, I don't know, I'm sure it's, you know, what, like, just cause my AC's broken and it gets warm now, and then it's like, you know, warm and, oh, there's so many DVD extras, a blooper reel, oh my God, and a sing-along. Oh, wow. This really went all out, oh my God. Oh man, the Fast Play, the sing-along where the little thing goes bump, bump, bump over the words for you as you go. Oh, my stars. Wonders, they never cease. I should probably mark where I came from. I'm gonna like lose how to get out of here. 1 second, where did I came from, like down there, right? Yes, I did, from like down that way. And then it was like down this way, and then over this way, and then this way, and then right about here. There we go. That'll let me know. That'll teach me. Ow! 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 I've actually never understood the whole sing-along thing. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why people would, like, it's not that I don't understand people being hyped for their movie, I guess. I've never understood it in the sense that I'm like, why would you need this special version to do that? Can't you just do that anyway? Like why a special version to exist? I guess people aren't always on beat. Maybe people can't understand, I don't know, like 4/4 time. Like is that it? It's not like most of these songs are not like super difficult to like grasp. They're like, I don't think people need like somebody to hold out a chart and then like point word to word like a whole new world, dazzling sights. Like I feel like you don't need all that. I hate the nostalgia that brings up for me. Like a genuine time. Oh my God. A long list of features and took no real effort to do it. Fair. That's true. Yeah, with 35 extra bonus features, and like one of the features is like literally. Wait, what Shrek was it that had like an American Idol bonus feature? Like Simon Cowell is canonical to the Shrek universe because of that, right? One of the Shreks has a DVD that like. One of its DVD extras is America's Got Talent, and Simon Cowell is there. Was that the second one? It must be. Prince Charming is in it. But maybe it's the third then, because I don't think Godmother's in it. But like the wolf sings "Hungry Like the Wolf." It's great. Why? How does that even make sense? Why do you exist? Who said you could? Not me. I didn't say that it could exist like that. God. Some people, you know? Jeez. You know what we should do today, by the way? It's been long enough. Not that it's been a super long time, but maybe we'll go back to that like lore build just to kind of show it off a bit more, because there's a lot of detail work in that thing. I spent too long making that thing. Listen. Oh my god.
If Simon Cowell is canon to the Shrek universe, then does that mean One Direction is?
Not necessarily. We don't necessarily know that X Factor exists because it was an American Idol version. So X Factor might not exist. The fairy godmother sings "Holding Out for Him." You're right. Oh my god. That's one of the. Yes, I'm an idiot. It's the second Shrek movie. I love it so much. It's such an amazing additional feature. Oh my god. Shout out Rat Child on knowing that fairy godmother sang for that. Why did I think she didn't? I don't know. All I know is that like they went hard with that. Like DreamWorks really just said, you know what? We're going all out. I assume you guys know the story of like Shrek getting made at the same time as like Prince of Egypt, right? You guys are aware about getting Shrek at DreamWorks, right? That's not like a niche internet thing. That's something most people know, correct? Because if not, it's like a crazy story. Get Shrek? Yeah, getting Shrek. That's what would happen. The punishment. Yeah, exactly. If Simon Cowell is canon to the Shrek, it released in 2004. I'd say they are not. It was short. Oh, right, it's Far, Far Away Idol. Just Simon Cowell's in it for some reason. My God. Doesn't he own the masters for like all of his doesn't he technically own all of the like rights and royalties to the One Direction stuff too? I feel like I heard that like the contracts he makes through X Factor are like genuinely bonkers. Like not that the members of One Direction would have made no money, obviously, but like certainly not as much as they should have been given how much they were producing. Because they did what, like they were on contract for what, 5 albums? 5 albums, and like there was one a year, which is like a crazy turnout rate. Like that's just churning things out. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them did end up getting writing credits, so they would get royalties after that, but I don't know if they would always get them. So is Kelly Clarkson canon? No, she sang that during Shrek's Storm of the Castle. If I recall, Far, Far Away Idol was a short. Yeah, but did she not sing another song? Did she sing? What's the like? Oh, I'm thinking on the name. I can hear it in my head. I'll survive. That's what it is. I will survive. My God. I could hear it in my head. I needed to go through the lyrics to get to the lyric that told me what the song was. Age of Clays. Also, I'd never seen any of the Shrek. MJ, why not? MJ, why? Why? It's perfect. It's perfect movies. What's wrong? I'm kidding. It's fine. I've never been a big fan. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can understand initial reactions to some people. Like in shock per se, but I've never been a big fan of the whole like you've never seen X movie kind of thing, just because I'm like, yeah, man, people don't see every bit. Like, I don't know, it feels weird that people like treat things that they personally enjoyed as like clearly everyone must have seen it, which is just like, I don't know, a little weird as a way to like frame the world as if like what you experience is the bar for what everyone should be experiencing. Oversaturated internet meme. They didn't seem funny to me at all. I mean, Shrek movies aren't really all that funny per se. In fact, they're mostly just like decent fantasy tropes, a bit like meta fantasy basically. Particularly the first one. The first one really just is a meta comment, like a meta fantasy. I think that's a fair way to describe it. I could, like, someone else might think differently, but I think it's really just, it's meta fantasy. Yeah, it's the classic quest with some like meta critiques of it. Shrek was hilarious for the time. Oh, maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's no hit 2006 movie Robots, starring Ewan McGregor as Rodney Copperbottom, of which I have written 3 papers on. But you know, don't worry about. Listen, I care a little too much about that movie. Once I learned about that movie, my life changed forever. I think I found it, like, I forget how I found it, but like, my God. I know that way. It's so good. It's so good. Also, genuinely, it's just an interesting movie in the case of like, it's deeply critique. It has deep critique of capitalism in general, and yet, and capitalist consumerist society. But I'm not that I'm gonna go into a whole thing about it. But while being a deep critique, it like came out before the 2008 financial crisis, which is an odd time for that critique to exist, particularly in the wake of 2001. Just because it's like a lot of critique on like how society worked was just kind of, you know, put on the back burner. So it's really interesting that got made in the way that it did, like in soft theaters. I'm like, wow, someone greenlit and allowed this? It's like really critiquing stuff. But it's also in the age of like, you know, nobody really thought much about cartoons, you know? I had a merch toy for that movie, so that's why. Well, no, yeah, I mean, for real, it's a genuine critique. I mean, think about that. The whole point of the movie is that like they're effectively trying to get rid of poor people by making it so that only rich people can live in society because you need to consume to be of value. That's Ratchet's whole plan. He's like, well, they're not consuming the new parts. They're refurbishing or reusing. They're not consuming. They need new, more new, shiny, new. And Big Weld was the problem because Big Weld was like, no, we'll make sure to always keep producing the old parts too because we wouldn't want to like push people out just because they can't afford new things. And stuff like that, like, and that's just like very surface level. But I'm not gonna give you a deep dive into the movie, the robots right now. Maybe that'll be the next the YouTube video essay that I do. I did the one on what do you call it, Nightmare Before Christmas, and then the next one will be, the next one will just randomly. You know what? My favorite thing about that, by the way, so I talked to some people about that originally, and they said I should have made a second channel to put that on instead of putting it on the like Napoleon the Seventh channel. Not that Napoleon the Seventh channel is like big or anything, just like, or like that's not the reason. They were like, oh well, it's very different content from gaming content, so you should have a separate channel that deals with like video essays, and then your main channel is where you put your gaming stuff. And I get that, and that's what a lot of people do, and I can understand it. It does make more sense. It's cohesive, and you know, if people find you, they'll subscribe because that's the kind of content they want. And you shouldn't be all over the place with your content. But also, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's just I talk about stuff like that in streams anyway, so it's like it's not that far off from what you would get from gaming content from me anyway. But I don't know. Where can we read your extended papers on it? When are you getting published in Science Magazine? My God, in the Science Weekly? Oh my God. Published is a strong word for it. It is. There's a smaller, short version of it technically submitted into something, but not that's findable at all because it's like a local thing, and then also beyond that, it's like very. Anyway, don't worry about it. My baby said you saw it in. Okay, fair enough. His memory must repress childhood. You don't what? You don't like Big Weld? What's wrong with Big Weld? He was great. And it had Robert Williams in it. It had a reference to. That's not dated at all now. Is it Britney Spears? Is that "Hit Me Baby"? Is that the like "Hit Me Baby One More Time"? I think so. That's Britney Spears, right? I'm not crazy. I mean, okay, technically that's not. Those two things are not married to each other. I could be crazy and it could be Britney Spears, but you know what I mean. I think it's the movie. Fair enough. I'm not trying to make you dredge things up that you don't want to. Oh man. It's also wild to me that it's Ewan McGregor. Just because like I didn't know that for the longest time until I started like working on it as like a thing, because I was just like, you had to pick a movie from the 2000s to work on. And I was like, this is from the 2000s. And so, like, I just blew my... I was like, Ewan McGregor. Dude went from being Obi-Wan to being Rodney Copperbottom? Like, just... Like, where's that lateral move? Where's, like... Like, who... What agent was like, you know what you need to do next? The unexpected. You need to play robot Rodney Copperbottom. And he'd be like, who? And they'd be like, you have not heard? Oh, you've not heard? You've not heard tell? The Rodney Copperbottom? You no? Nothing? Please, he's all the rage. The kids love him. Also, chatters, I'm gonna speaking of the kids liking things. I'm gonna be real, chatters. I'm very sad for Grimace now. I have seen too many sad edits now, as of late, of artists' renditions of Grimace being sad. Don't even come near me. Don't tell Killer. Nobody tell Killer that I did that. But no, I'm not sad for I am. He seems so sad. He just wanted to have a party. It was his party, and he can cry if he wants to. But God, so many sad little pieces of art where it's just like, where he's like, I just wanted him to come have fun at my birthday. And it's people, oh man, I feel so bad. But in fairness, Grimace Shake's pretty good. Also, it's not bad. We go under my bed. Time to bust it out for a rewatch. You should drink the Grimace Shake. I have, and I lived. So I believe in truth, justice, and Grimace, and the Grimace way. I'm like Superman, but for Grimace. I'm Grimace's Superman. I'm here to save him. Save him from the horrors of the world that tried to tear him down. My God, what did I just come across? This place seemed horrific. I don't think I need to go that way. In the 2000 periods, we were awful socialists according to the Americans because we didn't join one of the wars Bush went into. That's true. Same with France. Yeah, both were just a bunch of awful freedom hating people. You didn't honor Article 5. Even though no direct nation attacked us, and also it was not the nation that we were invading, but still. After the Shake, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're cool. The TikToks are cool. The Grimace Shake, just because I think it's neat to see people get like I think it's really neat to see people exercise their kind of artistic chops of like effectively movie making, effectively like horror movie making, where they're just like, oh yeah, let's try to make this creepy looking. And some are really good. Some are like really solid. I just placed that for a moment in my own head. I was like, wait, no, because I thought it was like sand, like soul sand. I was like, oh no, and oh my God. Leave me be! I don't have the frames for this! Yes, I'm trying to talk about Grimace here. They're coming around, they're ruining my day. They're trying to take Grimace away from me. My God. It's very uncouth. It's very unbecoming of them. I'll be honest. It's a rather ghastly thing to do. God, I'm funny. Oh, sweet Jesus. Get obliterated. Nerd. I have unfortunately taken the unfunny. By making fun of the Shake, you still have bought the Shake and gave McDonald's money stance on this one. I tried to buy the Shake and they were sold out. Oh my God. Oh, see, I mean, yeah, if you want to examine it as like a marketing campaign, McDonald's is thrilled. But see, I'm interested because I was like, wow, I can't believe they actually acknowledged one of the Ronald McDonald characters. And now I'm hoping this like worked out well enough that they're like, let's do more. And some boomer doesn't go like, oh no, they did bad things with it. They pretended they died. I hate that. You know what I mean? Like I'm hopeful that someone there's like, no, we sold a lot because of that TikTok trend. And then they bring back, all of this is to say I want Mayor McCheese back. I want Mayor McCheese. Ever since I first heard about this man, air in the year 2013 of our Lord and Savior, Jared Corletta. Jared Corletta. A man who doesn't actually exist. I just couldn't think of a Jared. But our Lord and Savior, Jared Corletta. Is there another Jared? There must be a Jared that I can think of. I just can't think of any Jareds now. I mean, all that comes to mind is Leto, and he sucks. He's the farthest thing from anything. I saw one guy had his hands tied to the side of the bridge, over the river. Oh my god. They're so interesting. No, they are. Like, that's the other thing. They're very interesting, and some are quite artful. Some less so. But some are quite artfully done. Which leads me to believe McDonald's Canada doesn't care about us. Hell. Complained that they made Grimace unsafe. Oh my god. I want the hamburger. See, listen, I learned who Mayor McCheese was, and I was like, that's the most insane thing in the world. I'm sorry, what? They made what? And I just want them to have to lay in the bed that they made. I don't want them to be able to get this free ride away from it. They don't even want to acknowledge Ronald McDonald anymore. Like, it's rare that they ever bring him up or use him anymore because they're like, hey, people don't like clowns anymore. But I'm like, no. You can't tie yourself to a clown for that long and then turn around in the last half and be like, actually, we're gonna go for a vague Starbucks knockoff look, you know? We're gonna call it McCaf, like we're gonna double down on coffee for no reason. Oh my god. McDonald's coffee is gonna become our big thing. We're gonna start going for a Starbucks look. I heard so many different reports on what it tastes like, but they all sound good. But what? But what? Yo, Pink out there. I forgot today was Monday. Kiss. Unbelievable. Imagine being late to his stream. It could never be me. I just simply would never be late. Don't you make that noise towards me, Mr. Gas. I just dislike that they've moved away from certain things. I don't know. It's the same way that I hate the like move towards like Helvetica and I hate the move towards Helvetica. I hate how brands are simplifying their logos. I hate minimalism. I think it's stupid. If you like it, that's fine. I don't really care. I just personally hate it. I hate's a strong word. I actively do not enjoy it. I can see it as... I understand the artistic value in minimalism at times. It can be done quite well. I just, in general, think it's way more interesting to have actual, you know, like, humanity in what is made for consumption at the very least. I mean, if we're gonna be existing in this absolute wild and crazy ride that is late stage capitalism, we can at least have some fun with it, you know what I mean? Oh my god. So I don't know, someone said it tasted like a favorite pop. That got me. Ooh. Or stream in a barn, get a generator, you would never. Oh my god. Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, I actually, I may have been. Imagine like even. Oh my god. Wait, what? Flattening design out to look like phone apps instead of programs. Yeah. Or the Pringles. Oh my god, what they did to Pringles is a crime. It is a crime. There's so many changes. I hate it, man. I don't like what Firefox did. I don't like what Pringles did. I don't like what Microsoft is doing. Like, you can have cool logos. Be interesting. My God. Like, I mean, the day it's all over is the day, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to promote Coca-Cola, but the day Coca-Cola gets rid of its cursive writing for Helvetica, like, it just says Coca-Cola in Helvetica, that's when we've lost. That's when we've lost any sense of wonderment in society. That's when you're gonna start getting, like, Soylent as like, what do you call it? There we go. That's when you're gonna start getting Soylent as like, gray paste as the only thing to consume. My God. The person who does the busing or not, the old lady or whatever, I don't know, she's a great voice. She made a TikTok recipe for it. It still died from it, you know, just the homemade will do you in. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's right, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that lady. I saw hers as well. I saw Santa did it as well. The guy who's like, since, I don't know, 2019, he's been like, quote unquote, Santa Claus on TikTok. I saw his TikTok for it, and then I was like, oh, but then he didn't. He was too powerful, which I liked. I liked that he did that. He like took a sip and then looked at it with one of the face, like it was very subtle, but a face as though he looked into like the smile of a devil he never believed in. Like just horror, abject horror dawned upon this man in that moment. He knew that Grimace had killed God and was coming for him next, and he put it down and he was done. It was a dark moment. It was a lot conveyed in a look. But then he was like, oh, no more of that. And I was like, Santa, are you okay? Santa, what was that? Rumbling thunder in the distance. Santa, it's like Santa from whatchamacallit, Guardians, getting ready to absolutely fist fight Pitch Black. Reportedly incorrect, but I agree with everything else. I mean, okay, well in that case, if it's incorrect, that's fantastic. But like, it's not just that though. It's so many companies. I just hate what they're doing. I just hate the simplification of it. One of my favorite things about old-timey like magazines that you can find, and when I say old-timey, I mean like literally from like the 50s. Is the like artistry that kind of went into advertising in a way that it just kind of doesn't now. And I don't mean this in like a back in the day they knew what they were doing, because obviously nobody should ever actually want to go back to the 50s. I just mean like, I think that is something lost because it took time and effort to have like in-house artists to make individual advertisements that are all unique, giving a personality to each and every brand. You know what I mean? Nobody like, they're like, what if we don't have in-house artists, and in fact don't even try to not even pay the artists we do use? What if we use a company, and then that company, we try to not pay them a fair wage for the art they made? Panic update. Oh, we've actually not played. We've not played again yet. Alas. Is the logo of the parent company Firefox. They made the browser security software, etc. The old swoop with the fox is still the logo on the browser. Oh, okay, that's good. Important to note, when it comes to certain moves in front of typeface and such, it's in to order to provide accessibility on the web font. The rest, it's for simplification of branding to cut down costs and increase. Don't get me wrong, there is something to be said for minimalist views in terms of what it can do for accessibility. That is a perfectly valid point. I'm gonna go out on a limb. All right, I'm gonna go out on a real limb here and say I confound you to find me one CEO who actually cares about accessibility for people and is not at all just like trying to make his whole product and company devoid of humanity. You know what I mean? Like I understand that is a benefit of it. I just don't think it's the intent, if that makes sense. I like much the same with like, you know, when companies like June 1st happens and they'll change their logo, and then July 1st happens and right back. You know what I mean? Like I think if they didn't see, if that's just like an added benefit that they can say. But maybe that's an unfinished. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I jump too soon? The simplification of branding to cut down costs and increase advertising efficiency. The issue with this is the lack of differentiality in packaging, making things objectively harder for real life distinction. meaning we heavily rely on color now, which has given away the trademarking of colors for specific things. Oh, okay, so you were okay. Thank God. I was worried, Janet. I was worried. Nap exposure. Oh my God. That's fair, Edward. That's fair. I for some reason was like, whack that Edward is out here but Nap, you don't understand the CEO. Don't hit that pig, please. Oh, thank God. I thought I just. Ooh. I forgot. I'm not allowed to take pot shots in the Nether. I forgot. Pot shots will be the end of it. Trademark colors, yeah. Oh yeah, or it's like that one time. I mean, weirdly enough, actually had to like side with Katy Perry on something. Which was a few years ago when there was the attempted like thing against her for her Dark Horse song, where people were like, oh, she stole a chord progression. I was like, you can't. Like, it was a very basic element of just music theory, where I was like, you can't trademark music theory, man. At that point, you've just killed music. And much similarly with Ed Sheeran recently. Oh my God. I defend no CEOs. I live in a country owned by 6 companies. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Tell them in the other 3 grocery stores. I'm sorry, by the way. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I don't know how we ended up here. I didn't mean to take the stream to this. I don't know. I was here to vibe. I don't know. I don't know how we got to talking about this. Oh yeah, Grimace. I forgot. It was Grimace. We got here from Grimace. But yeah, no, there's people on TikTok making me sad because they're putting out these little animated things. Yeah, like, you know that song from Toy Story 2? The song used like that song, like Jessie's like remembering when it's like her owner like left her behind kind of thing. Like that song is being overlaid on like a little animated things of a very sad little Grimace. It's just like, I just wanted to invite them to my birthday, and I'm like, oh no, that's so sad. He seems so excited. Ah, they're personifying the corporate entity. Ah. They're personifying the corporate entity, and much like a campaign by a Wendy's Twitter user, oh, I'm starting to like them. Ah, gee. Don't forget, chatters, anytime you ever see a tweet from Wendy's, remember that's a clapback tweet. Just never forget, there's an actual team of like about 8 people, all being paid like 6 figures each, that just kind of exist in one of the higher end buildings Wendy's owns in corporate America, that just kind of works out what are we tweeting today. It is not some singular person. It's not at all the clapback culture you think it is. Don't make me think about Wendy's Twitter. Oh my God. I don't know, man. Millennials love that stuff. They're real big on it. Not to say that there's not probably some Gen Z people too, and stuff like that, but like, my God. And I don't even mean that in an offensive way. Like I don't care. Like, actually, I don't know if there are any millennials in my chat. I have no idea. Don't tell me if you are. I just have no idea. But like, by God, that feels a bit high considering how well the tweets hit. I feel like it's probably more like 2 unpaid interns on rotation. No, that's how it started. So where this comes from is that basically it got taken out of the hands of interns. I believe it did originally start with like some social media manager who was just like intern. It was just like, oh yeah, and responded to a tweet. And then as that got seen as a really cool marketing strategy, it got pulled out of their hand. And now there is, it was, I think it was either the Washington Post or like New York Times. One of them basically broke the story to be like, oh yeah, no, there's now a dedicated team at Wendy's that's like some of their highest paid advertising agents, who are basically kept on staff. Like, and they just work out in a boardroom like what they're tweeting. And they'll have a set list of like, all right, and then on Thursday tweet this at this company, and then we're gonna do a brand deal with like, because that's the thing. I think it came about because they uncovered, it was like a payment between, or like, it was some sort of like brand deal that effectively happened, but they didn't announce that it was a brand deal on Twitter because that led to speculation of whether or not the internet, you would need like hashtag ad on things if it was two companies' Twitters talking to each other, because how can that inherently not be an ad? But then it was argued, because the Supreme Court is full of idiots, that, you know, well, companies are just people, which they're not, but, you know, like on a legal basis, that's, anyway. So I remember that was a whole thing in like 2017, I want to say, 2018. But yeah. I think about all the money I could get if I didn't have morals. I want money. Hey, I mean, listen, if there was no morals in the world, I do stand by the fact that Mr. Beast would be up to some wild stuff. That man would like, oh, just insane levels of things. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Like, can you imagine? There's no policy on YouTube to be like, oh, you can't put this in the video. Like, my God, Mr. Beast. Today, I bought a small nation in sub-Saharan Africa, and I'm gonna make a real-life Squid Game. Jimmy, no! Don't do it! Don't do it! $1 million for human expectation. Oh my God. Unit 713. Never mind. No, actually, we're not going there. That's, oh my God. Imagine spending money on people who post to Twitter in 2023. Ooh, bro, imagine. That's my question. With the weird, for those who don't know, there's some idiotic policy changes apparently on Twitter of like, oh, you can only see X many number of tweets now. It's like if you pay, you get 6,000 or 10,000, and if you don't, you get like a couple hundred. And then it like locks you out, which is effectively DDoSing themselves, by the way. That's another really interesting fact of that. But no, what's wild to me about that is I'm like, so wait, let me get this straight. Even if you pay for Twitter, even if you pay for Twitter, it'll lock you out? There's no way to have infinite anymore? Is that what I'm meant to understand? There's no, and what if you're a brand? Like, what if you're a brand with one of those like specialty tags where you're not paying? Like, what about that? Like, can Apple tech support just, oh, we've hit 6,000 tweets, so we can no longer see another, like, can tech support just no longer reach out to somebody? Like, if I need Twitch support, and I tweeted them, but that account has seen 6,000 tweets today, can it just not help me now? Like, is that what that means? Like, a company's just like, I guess I just can't, we can only do 6,000 tickets in a day. And maybe not even tickets, because some of them will just be people, like, adding them that, like, it's irrelevant what they're saying. Like, they just want to, like, dunk on them. No filtering already. Exactly! I'm like, bro, what are you thinking? Like, oh, what if it's, like, a police force? Like, if, LAPD, if the LAPD, like on their Twitter or whatever, like on Orange County, police or whatever, are trying to like do things, like if they see 6,000 tweets or less, I guess 600 because they're not paying for it, they just can only do 600. Oh my God. Party Cat, it's a category 5, my God. Jort Storm, indeed. It has not left my head. It is it has entered my head while streaming. I just did not acknowledge it. I was like, nope, Nap, stay on task. Jort Storm, my beloved. Yeah, the LAPD, not like any other notable PD. Well, I mean, it's just the one that comes to mind, you know what I mean? LAPD is just, you know, that's the classic cop that comes to mind. You know, like LA Noire, stuff like that. They just make lots of cop stuff about them. Imagine if Nap fell over the tower. Imagine if like 17 phantoms just came at me right now. Okay, let's I'll start mining this down, and then we'll sleep through the night, and it'll be great. Life will be good. I put on my phone the less I use it. No, I mean, understand, but I mean, hey, I don't have Twitter on my phone. I simply would not. Also, it's just wild to me that they've like decided to take the stance of like, no, actually, if you don't have an account now, you can't see Twitter at all. I'm like, that's inane. Like, the way most people end up making an account on Twitter is that they like view enough and then they want to like stuff, and then they want to like, they either want to like something or they want to retweet it. Like they use it enough that they get the addiction. You know what I mean? Because that's like all social media is designed to do that. It's not on like TikTok. Like TikTok, like, yeah, you can't save anything or like anything unless you have an account, but you can see it all still, and that's kind of the point. So I can't believe they're like, no, now if you go to Twitter and you don't have an account and you're not logged in, you see nothing. I'm like, that's idiotic. That's a failure to understand what you are. At least I made an account so I could see one image and sign up for giveaways. Understand? I mean, don't get me wrong. Maybe it works. Maybe it works and I'm wrong. I don't know. But I feel like it doesn't. I feel like most people would just be like, oh, okay. And then just like not make their account. Just be like, oh, okay, never mind. And just not use Twitter. Maybe that's wrong, but like I assume that's how it works. I assume most people are just like, oh. Well, never mind. Gonna ignore that. I can listen to it for fear of repeating in my head. Oh my god, it is so good. But anyway, I don't know. It's very odd. It's very odd that like, one, the downfall of Twitter is both as slow and fast as it is. You know what I mean? Like, where on the one hand, I'm like, this is going slower than I thought it would after month 2. You know what I mean? Where I was like, I'm surprised it still exists and hasn't imploded somehow. Like, it must just be bleeding money at this point. It must. Surely. All of where the light touches is our kingdom. Hey, what's that dark spot over there? That's Super Swarmer home. You must never go there, chat. Oh my god. You're right, I am Mufasa. I do sound like James Earl Jones. You are correct. That is an astute observation on your part, Edward. I sound just like him. Smile. From last year where someone told me they predicted it had a week left. Oof. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people were like, oh, it's down. Which, don't get me wrong. It would be wild if it went down as quickly as some people thought it would. But think of it this way. This is now the second instance of people being like, ah, forget this. I'm going to Tumblr or Newgrounds or whatever other, like, a bunch of them started trending the other day because it was like, ah, forget Twitter. I'm leaving. And I'm like, yeah, people said that last time. Turns out they didn't really leave. Oh no. Like, I don't know, like, not that I'm saying people shouldn't. I'm just saying, like, you know, like, I mean, I only have the thing so that I can occasionally tweet whenever I do this. Also, I'm just never gonna get rid of Twitter so long as I still have the follower that I do. And that being King B-Dogs. Yeah, that's right. Name drop for the gajillionth time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Oh yeah. How do I get? But how many people are actively going to Newgrounds? I don't know. It had 200,000 tweets or whatever when I saw it. Like, it was trending. Yeah, I think it was trending on, I want to say it was like Saturday. Maybe it was Sunday. But I want to say Saturday was trending with a lot of people. Like, it was a lot of artists I follow, I think, is why. Like, because they were just like, I think it was because of, like, viewership. I don't know. I forget why. But yeah, I do know a lot of art accounts started going. Made a stan account of you. Must be some kind of psychopath. Must be. Must just be deluded. I mean, imagine, Chad. I'm sure none of you could. None of you could imagine. I don't know. Being so aware of an online person or content creator. Oh my god. I don't know why. That just doesn't sound right. It just. But an online personality. I bet none of you could imagine ever just like, you know, paying attention to somebody like that, especially like not so much that you would, I don't know, be it like all their streams for like 2 years. I'd be wild. Me personally, I could exactly. Feels like an odd place. I honestly don't know anything really about it. I know Newgrounds, I think, used to be involved in like Flash games, like those not Balloon Tower Defense, but like stuff like that, like the pizzeria kind of games. Not those specifically, but that style of like computer game. You know what would be interesting to see? So like I've read a lot about Web like 1.0. For those that don't know, Web 1.0 is like the period of the internet that's basically where there was, it was like the 90s into 2000s, where it was very much domain based. Like lots of people had their own individual websites. There was like you would go to people's individual websites and all these other things. And I kind of do wonder if this will see not a complete return to that, but any sort of return to repopulating the idea of like not having so centralized. Because if one of the big quote unquote titans of the internet, of Twitter, collapses, is it going to be a case of like, you know, when MySpace left, Facebook took its place. So when Twitter leaves, maybe something new will take its place. Or if Twitter collapsed, something new would take its place. Or is it going to be the case of like, it splits up so much that like multiple new sites, or say Tumblr gets a revival, and Newgrounds, and I don't know, like 3 or 4 other sites. You know what I mean? Like if the result of it is a decentralization of sites. You know what I mean? NeoCity still exists? What's NeoCity? Web 1.0, my beloved. You can still do that. Still make your own website. Yeah, I know you can, but. You can make your own websites and I'm sorry, I know that you can. I'm just saying, like, there was a move between like Web 1.0 was shifted away from into Web 2.0, and then we're entering what's known as Web 3.0 now. Colloquially, it's kind of like how it's talked about academically speaking. I had an individual website in 2006. My uncle set it up for me, and I had my art on it, and I just emailed. Dude, and stuff like that's sick. That's how places like Smosh started, man. Before things like YouTube existed, because it was like the idea that, you know, there wasn't like a host site for people to just start like posting their things to as much as there is now. So like the internet was it's so interesting. I really do. Chatters who like either don't know, or were only like kind of alive during the period. Like I highly recommend you go read about. Which is all that I've done. I mean, I'm clearly 80 something, so like I was there. I just wasn't on the internet. You know, that's all. But no, it's super interesting to read about. It feels like such a different time on the internet. What was that? It was so glitchy. It's genuinely such an interesting time. All my homies love Web 1.0. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some benefits to things like YouTube existing. I think there's elements of 2.0 into 3.0 that are net goods. I mean, you gotta realize Web 1.0 could have never facilitated something like the Arab Springs. You know what I mean? Like Twitter's thing in, what was that, 2012, 2011, maybe even 2010. I don't know. Anyway, like the uprising and stuff like that. Like all those. Like there's lots of things social media has seen benefits of, or. I'm not getting deep into these details because I don't really want to get into heavy topics, but things like, you know, Me Too movements or the like. The problem is that you see hashtag activism, as it's known, becoming less and less useful. But regardless, my point being, like, there's been benefits to Web 2.0 and 3.0. I just think there was some lost benefits of Web 1.0. It's not fully Web 1.0, but it's close as you can get nowadays. Understandable. I said, I think you're stupid. Oh my. There's an egg joke to crack somewhere in there. Is it the fact that you said crack? Is it egg joke to crack? Crack an egg? Hey-o! You're late to the party. The eggs in the compost bin. What? Chatters, are you telling me you guys compost things? Chatters, what are you talking about? You're meant to have your coal furnace going and burn all your trash. What do you guys mean? No, an egg is a person who hasn't realized they're trans yet. Sorry, something just made a whole bunch of sense. Never mind. Like, not in that way. Anyway. Sorry, something else just, like, a lot of things just fit into place for something else. Totally unrelated that no one was talking about. No, not in that way. Oh my god. No, not. Oh. That's not what I meant, Chatters. I meant for those who are aware of, like the content creator Charlie Slimesicle. He's currently had a run of on the QSMP where he plays the character of. My game just crashed. What? What is going on with my Minecraft, man? I've not had any. Listen. I've played tons of other games at really like intensive levels. I don't know why, like that are way more intense on this computer and CPU usage. I don't know why it's crashing with this. It's only Minecraft that's late. My god, the dishwasher made it to CPU. Ah, no, the dishwasher. Yeah, it's been plotting. Oh my god. Good lord, I that's the weirdest thing. I'm actively eating your CPU. No, don't do that. I need it. I need my CPU though. Don't do that. There we go. There we go. Ba bing ba boom. That's so. I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna. It should not be doing that, but whatever. We're gonna turn it down a little. It shouldn't need to. I've had it much higher. I've had it at 30 in stream before. Maybe it's the lack of AC. Maybe it's that I can actively. Maybe it's just that it's very warm. I don't know. Well, wait, is it? No, my computer's not hot. What are the one second? What are the? No, it's fine. The core temperatures are fine. Whatever. What were we talking about? I forget. I was thinking about making a Twitter thread on my standard about the Ages Empire lore. Pog? But I haven't been watching since the start and I've missed a lot of lore. One of the people would like to Pog? Transgender people, right? Of course. Makes sense. Oh no, it's not even that. It's just, I remember I had seen a Twitter thread regarding Charlie Slimesicle's character of Geg, which is like a whole thing about identity and all these other things that he's doing for his storyline currently on that QSMP server, for Minecraft, and he's literally an egg. Like he's literally playing an egg. And then I saw a lot of people talking about how it feels like an allegory for, yeah. So anyway, for like some of the themes he's exploring, people on Twitter were like, "Oh, this feels like an allegory for like transgender stuff and stuff like that, and like identity and the like." So I was like, "Oh, interesting." So then that just clicked in place. Why? Anyway, never mind. It doesn't make sense to anybody else. It's just something clicked in my own mind. We also have a wiki made by a lovely person. It's true. And more info supplies by others. It's so true, Ken. So true. All right. But yeah. Oh yeah, Channels, how was Pride Month anyway? Now that it's over and can simply just never be acknowledged again, you know? Every corporate entity ever. Oh, well, that's over. Get it out of here. Hopefully, I hope you guys had a good Pride Month. I hope it was enjoyable. up until the 30th. Oh, well, I mean, that does tend to be the end of it. Okay, that's gonna be fine. How did I do it over there? Good lord, I keep forgetting how I did it in one area. So that, you know, I'm gonna go do that side over there, and then that'll inform me. I'm happy to not see rainbows anymore, but it was nice. You don't like the rainbows? I thought the rainbows would go. I was so confused. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, right. Oh wait, I will say some good news in terms of, I don't know, humanity. A number of universities have actually come out to effectively say, like, to the letter of the law of what the Supreme Court ruled, it is to the university's discretion in the way, and so they can, and most will, so far as at least like Harvard came out to say, like, yeah, so we can, and you know, will continue to use the processes we wish to as an academic institution to determine stuff like that, and can consider the upbringings of people, stuff like that, and hardships that they faced, and all these other things. So if I assume that's the Supreme Court one you're talking about affirmative action. So in that case, the good news is some universities are effectively still going through with it. Oh, you're talking about a different Supreme Court? Yo, Gallery, what's up, man? For the first time in forever. Wait one second. I spent 3 days with my bestie having first ever sleepover in like 8 years of friendship. Yo, it was incredibly fun and fulfilling. Yo, dude, that's Pog, man. With the entire show, and like it was all awesome. Hey, dude, I'm so good. Congrats, that sounds so fun. Oh my god, a lot of things happened. Hopefully good things. But I was talking about the one that says you can deny service to people who made other sexual approaches. Oh, that one. Yeah, my hope is that will result in codification of actual legislation to prevent those things. Bye. Do not forget to vote, bidders, for those of you who can. So if I go into one of those stores that's discriminating, buy something, then reveal it. Well, I mean, if the purchase has already happened, then there's nothing that can happen. Like the thing, like if the purchase happens, then they can't take it back. I mean, it's your property at that point. You know what I mean? Graduate high school, committed to university. Yo, Pog, and a Brazilian grad party. Have a job, yo. And it's an art fight. I'm not sure what the art means, but either way, Pog on the job, Pog, congratulations, dude, congrats, that's awesome. You must be proud and thrilled, dude. And congrats on the uni. I'm on the vampire team. Where, what is art, what? I missed a beat. What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm missing something. Big, we already have each other on. Oh, I'm so confused as to what you're talking about, but sure. Pog, you seem excited, so that's the important bit. I, like all boomers of my age, of my aged status, simply am just no longer in touch with what the kids are doing and what they find fun. So, you know, I'm just vibing out. I could have totally signed up for Art Fight, but now I emotionally feel too late, dude, even though it's the 3rd. I leave. Wait, dude, I mean, if you can still do something, you should, dude. Unless it's something you like there's other reasons, but I don't know. I mean, you could probably still be able to do it, right? More than this one. Feels more conceptual and cool rather than literally Twilight. Art Fight is an event in July where people post their OCs and attack people from the other team by drawing their characters. Points and such are tallied for the winning team. Sure, man. That's sick. Awesome. Big Pog. Well, I hope you guys are all having fun with that. I hope it is enjoyable. And I hope you win. Oh man, it's been a weird weekend, by the way. Absolutely bonkers. You ever just have like 1,000,003 things happen in one weekend that you end up just being like, who woke up and said, oh, you know what? Napoleon's got it too easy. Let's obliterate this person. And don't get me wrong, the dishwasher's just the crowning achievement of it all. But like, my God, man, it did not have to be so absolutely destitute, absolutely destructive to me and my days. It actually wasn't that bad. It was pretty fun. But either way, you know what's wild? So like the other day, I was at a game store and I bore witness to somebody. Actually, MG might find this funny. I bore witness to somebody, booting up. Because basically you can pay some money and get to play on some of the computers or whatever there. I was more just there because I was looking to see if they had an old an old GameCube game, because my friend's my friend's older sibling is basically collecting a bunch of them, and because you don't need part of the story. Anyway, they're collecting stuff, and that's why I was there. But while I was there, I noticed one of these kids was effectively playing Fallout, and they were vibing. And then as time went on, it was fine. They were vibing. They were enjoying themselves. I hear the bell. I hear the little ching ching of the door opening as they just make their way over. It's their mom. Who's there? And just apparently they were like, I bore witness to a kid getting chewed out in just the most wild sense. Well, like, because I don't think, because as the mom was there, they were getting more confused by what was on the screen, because there was like death claws and stuff like that. And I oh my God. They were like, you're out here playing Jurassic Park. And I don't know why this stuck with me so much, but my God, like, it was insane. It wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't like a bad instance to bear witness to. It was more funny than not. I didn't understand a lot of what she was saying, but because I don't speak Spanish. But anyway, so she was just ripping into this kid, and he was just quickly trying to like explain, like, no, please, I need to finish this part of the game. I'm finishing a quest, and she, and that's just like the most wild thing to bear witness to. You know what I mean? Like, it's so simple, but I feel like it's such a universal experience to like have a parent to rock up and be like, what are you doing? You were meant to, you know what I mean? Maybe that's just me, but I feel like I've seen that story play out so many times, and had it happen to me so many times of just like, I decided to play a video game when I was meant to be doing something else, and it's I witnessed a canon event. Is what I'm saying here. I bore witness to a canon event. This child is gonna grow up, and then eventually, my God, they're gonna remember this day. It's gonna be like a funny story for them down the line. And then they were like, no, please, it's almost summer break. Oh my God. Yo, dude, what's up, man? You really need to I was sitting beside a guy's shop instead of some other guy's dad on his and he gets up and starts arguing with him, and then starts fighting outside. No one batted an eye. Oh no, bro, it's like there's lots of stuff that I've seen occur when nobody bats an eye, but it's just one of those instances where, like, you know, where you bear witness to, like this kid, like, he's probably like 12. He shouldn't be playing Fallout anyway, but oh my god, like, the mom is just losing it. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure that kid's grounded, but you know. I played Fallout 3 New Vegas as a kid on our Xbox. One second. On the TV before I replayed them as an adult and got the with fixation. Well, I wasn't that scared of showing them, but there was a scene in New Vegas where you can confront a guy who shot you. Tape to his room. Oh. But I was so scared my parents were gonna see it here. Oh my god. MJ was like, oh no, please, I promise it's not. It's kind of like, I'll put it this way. So a friend of mine's little brother, I remember this so vividly. They convinced, like when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out on PC, they convinced their parent, like their mom, like they wanted to buy it on Steam. They were like, no, please, and they went the route of telling their mom. they went the route of saying, like, no, you don't understand. Like, it's just a driving simulator. It's a driving simulator. You don't understand. So the mom was like, all right, bet, and let him buy it. But then stayed with him the whole time he played it. I was like, no, you wanted to play it. You said you just wanted it for the driving, for like experience. I think he was like, so I'll know how to drive when I'm older. And then the mom was like, okay. And was there like, all right, you can get it. And then would stay with him and be like, no, you're only allowed to drive. You wanted to drive around. You just wanted the game to drive it. All right, drive around. Obey the traffic laws. And was genuinely there like, that was a stop sign. You had to stop. Nope, stoplight. And so this guy's just in, like, in Grand Theft Auto 5, just being forced to, like, actually obey the traffic rules of this game. Oh my god. Wait, what are we building? We're building a big greenhouse. It's gonna have a lot of glass in it for the most part. We see soup. Ooh, Gellerhead. Ooh. I got some bad news for you. I get some Soup left for a bit. He's gone. He's you know, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure he's fine. He's feeling a little under the weather. What did you do? I didn't do nothing. All right, listen. I didn't do nothing. Some would say, you know, that maybe the speed at which I've tried to locate the cure for zombification was intentionally slowed, and that mayhaps there's been a little bit of poetic consequence, and some individuals that I care about were affected. You know, some might say that. Not saying they're right. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying, like, some might believe that. Left on his own accord. Oh, don't get me wrong. Yeah, he left on his own accord. Soup left to go try to find some information out, and then I had this weird vision. I don't know. I found this odd temple thing, and then, well, the whole thing just went down the drain there. But they gave me this weird thing from that temple. It's a new piece of armor. I need to enchant it at some point. Let's do this. Didn't hear a thing. Oh my god. Yeah, Soup left of his own accord to try to go, you know, further explore the world and see what he could find for a potential cure to zombification. Because we've been working on that. And then I stumbled upon a temple. They gave me it was a freaky deaky little place. Chatted with a book for a while. That was weird. And then, well, you know, push came to shove, and they gave me this nifty little piece of armor. You know, only should I promise to actually use it as intended. And, seek to protect the Empire, and all of its citizens. Which, you know, I already do, so it was an easy thing to agree to, you see. It was easy. It's just like, yes, of course. Well, you know, I've always done so that's not odd for me, you know. That's not an odd thing. I was like, yes, of course. I do this constantly. Ah! I fell. Hey, listen. That wasn't even in Zelda. That's the biggest letdown of that whole game. Breath of the Wild, garbage game, didn't have the little hey listen person. I was expecting them. Everybody talks about it, and I didn't get the quintessential Zelda experience. Everybody talks about it, and I didn't even get it. Everybody talks about that thing, and I didn't even. It's stupid. It's lame. That dies when you're in school. Your parents replace it with something that looks the same. It was a horrible host. That's not true. That is categorically untrue. I was not a horrible host. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Helping from a zombification disease, wouldn't it? What does a greenhouse have to do with it? Researching herbs and the like to be able to use for potion making. And to make Rain happy. Are you saying Rain's happiness is not a priority for the Empire? Is that what I'm to understand? Oh, boo-hoo, you can't have nice things, Rain? Is that what I'm to understand? Tisk. Unbelievable. Yo, Nova, thanks so much for the read. How do? How was your stream, man? Hopefully good. No, David's still here. David's still there. What do you mean? Oh my god. Navi is in only one game? Oh. Did you say categorically? Categorically. I don't know, did I? What did I say? We received reports that the new fab is taking the nation to storm. Jorts! But it appears as if the breakthrough in gene short splicing technology is cause irregular weather patterns all across the globe. It's the warm season, so I can't wear jeans. I really like denim and not the length of the seam. My mom dresses cash and my dad likes the preen. I'm not like either of them. I got the gene short. Short store coming tonight. Oh my god. I'm melting. I'm melting. You and me both, pal. My AC's broke. Hey, me and you both, Gellerin. Let's go. You guys suck. Hey, losers. Hey, come here. What are you? Hey. Hey, come here. Stop being lame. Hey. Haha. L plus ratio. Oh, is there not another? I thought there was another. My bad. What are you talking about? Oh, you don't know? You don't know the Jort song? My god. It's number 12 on trending. It's actually great. It's a real good. Honestly, it's a real solid piece of work. My God, you know when you see like YouTubers make things, and then you're like, man, I want to make cool stuff like that. I don't know. I know what videos I'm most proud of that I've made. Not that I've made that many. Actually, I'm really not. But I do always feel like I should do more for it. Maybe I'll just quit my job in school and then just do more YouTube. Genius plan, Napoleon. Genius, truly. Look, man, I just weaved Destinies. I just weave Destinies. One such Destiny says right here, web thread, bad host. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm not a bad host. My God. Listen here, pal. I'll weave your destiny. Who are you to come in here and tell me I'm a bad host? Jeez, I'm a ghoul. Actually, you know, I wonder. No, never mind. It is on Spotify, but I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play George Storm. That's a step too far. That's a step too far. DMCA. I mean, it's made by another YouTuber. I don't think he's with a record label. I mean, yes, he could DMCA me, but like, because he would have copyright. But I don't think Charlie Slimesicle is ever gonna find my stream and be like, DMCA him. Drink water, nap? No, I can't. I don't have any water. My water's turned off. I can't drink water. I got coffee. Got coffee with me, but I got no water. Womp womp. What did you do? Listen. No, I didn't do anything. My dishwasher like exploded like 10 minutes before stream, and then like one of its tubes just started shooting water everywhere, and even when it wasn't on, and I couldn't like I couldn't get it to stop, so I just turned my water off with the emergency stop valve. So like, hey, listen, bro, what do you mean? What? My dishwasher broke, and now I gotta and then I couldn't like not stream, so I just kind of threw some towels on the water, and then yeah, water bottles easy. Well, yeah, but I need to go somewhere to get one of those. Would have not streamed. No, I couldn't. Yeah, as evident by the Discord, you guys were expecting to stream. I wasn't gonna not stream. My God. Instead of fixing, it's one of the part. Oh, well, I'll get to it after stream, and I said I might end a little early for it because, you know. Oh, I actually. Wait, what time are we meant to be? 1 second, chat. It's 1 second. I must confirm a text. I must confirm that I'm not what time am I meant to be there? We would have understood if you actually needed things to clean it up. Nah, see, well, no, see, this is Gilliran, you haven't been here forever. I would have missed you. That's a, I hate not streaming. It's. I feel like you guys think like this is for me, man. I love streaming. It's really fun. It's really enjoyable. Go away. go now. Go away. What are you not listen? I'll end at like. I'll end in like 35 minutes. How's that? I'll end in 35 minutes. And then it'll be 2.5 hours. That's at least, I don't know. That's like a decent stream. That's like something. There were two? My God. Listen, I'll end in 35 minutes. It's only 3:30. Oh yeah, we're gonna see David. That's why I'm here. Hey, yo.
Touch grass nap. Also get him up. Go, get, scram.
There's
Start
towels!
sobbing.
There's towels down! Oh my God, touch grass! Touch grass, I'll have you know! I touch the most grass out of anybody! Actually, you know, I met someone who needed to touch grass this weekend. That was the more wild thing. Well, actually, should I tell that story on stream? Probably not. Well, it was just a weird interaction. I guess technically, you know what? What he asked was you know what he asked was Cheddars, I had a really weird experience where you ever have, okay, so like I was approached. One second, David. I need to explain something to them. I was approached in like. Have you ever gotten an offer that's like? How do I phrase it? You ever had someone, you know, older? I mean, I know I'm 83, but you know, like someone older tell you, like, you know, you'd never have to work again. You ever have something like that? Come hang out with them, you know. Come. I guess. Probably, yeah, just play video games with them. Yeah, that's what they said. They said, yeah, hey, you know, come, chill, and you'll never have to work again. It is such a weird feeling. It is such a weird experience. I didn't, David, I didn't know how to respond, okay? So that was the weirdest thing of this weekend, and I've still been like weird. It's been whack since then. I'm just like, okay. Weird being asked to hang out. MJ. I don't want to be too literal with it, but someone I think was asking me at one point if, you know, they could, they were asking me if I like sugar. If I'm a big fan of sugar. Anyway, David, what's going on, man? How do? Really? Nothing? What? No, I just like, what have you been working on then? What? Well, I don't think breaks are that important. I mean, okay, actually, they're probably. Well, yeah, but that's. I mean, Soup's still out there, man. Well, no, but the cleric said that we really can't take any time with this. Well, yeah, but I thought you trusted him. Well, no, I just mean, a big fitted shorts. Oh my God, I don't know. Maybe we are working too hard at this. Maybe we should take a break. I don't know. You know, David, I worry. I worry about Soup. Well, I kind of been having this dream. What? Well, no, I just mean, like, I've been having this recurring kind of dream about Soup, I think. Well, you ever just get that feeling that someone's in danger? Okay, well, I don't know. It's just this strange feeling. You know, I just feel like something bad's happened. I know he's capable. I know. It's Soup. Soup's very capable. Well, sometimes there's other factors involved. And, you know, he was getting on in age. Well, I mean, he was pretty old. He was. Okay, well, listen. I don't know. I just think... Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe a break will help me with this. Yeah. All right, David. Listen, I just came to stop by. They wanted to see you, and I wanted to see how you're making out. All right. Yeah. All right. I'll catch you later, dude. Bye. I don't know what you mean, Pink. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy? Crazy? You wanted to see how David was making... Oh, my God. This has been such a weird stream. I just feel like I have no AC. There's water down in the house. Oh, my God. Sorry, Squizzy. Oh, hey. Oh, why would you light me on fire? That's so mean. Like, you know I'm unhappy. You know I'm trying. Past tense. Oh, you know. Oh, I just meant, you know, he was, you know, while he was here. You know, past tense to him being in the village. That's all I meant. That's all. Nothing else. Just had some weird dreams, you know? Sus. Among Us. Oh my God. You're short. I am not short. Why? In what world? In what world? You don't even know how tall I am. None of you know how tall I am. Why? I can't believe 2 years into this, people are still like, short man, short. Bad vibes. That's not a good birthday. Oh, is it your birthday? Medicine? Happy birthday, dude. Oh my God, I didn't know that. Dude, happy birthday. I hope it's been a good one. I hope it's been big pogue. We know it's true. Oh my God. You don't know it's true. In fairness, I'm defensive about everything. How dare you? I'm old. It's ye old inexorable march of time and all that. Chatters, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say none of you are old. I don't think anyone in my chat is of an age that would constitute being old. Even if you were, that'd be okay. I'm gonna be real. I don't think anybody's old in this chat. Outside of me. I mean, I'm 83. So, that's different though. That's just me. I'm ancient, man. Calls me old. Oh my God. I mean it neither Edward nor Pink are old, chatters. Neither of them are even old. It's a meme, but they're not actually old. Good Lord. The internet's just obsessed with, I don't know, the idea of youth as an unattainable level. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I have a right. You know what? Valid. Fair enough. I mean, if you guys want to see yourselves as old, that's fine. Tomorrow. It's your birthday tomorrow? Well, happy early birthday! Oh my God. 4 years away from what? What? Is that why the song's called 3090 from the Tick Tick Boom? Ah. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But what? Oh my god. Nova, no! Don't let the phone die. It's a bad joke. Oh my god. Get with the program. What program? JavaScript? So, maybe I can expand the farm. Wait, that's something. Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna use the quartz that I just got. I'm gonna bring the tower up a little taller, and then then we'll do that, and then we'll probably be good to go. Oh my good gracious. But also, either way, Pog, Edward, and also 26 is not old. What do you mean? Man's is like, I'm in Gen Z, I'm old. My god. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want to rob anybody. Like, if that is how you feel about it, that's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna steal that away from anybody, but you know, like, there's TV shows that cast 30-year-olds to play teenagers, which is its own problem. But my maybe like, if there's TV executives who are like, this 26-year-old can pass for a teen, like, it's not really old. You know what I mean? It's not like some ancient and aged thing. But it's funny to say. So okay, so long as it's funny though. So long, like, that's my point. So long as you guys are just memeing. So I don't know. I've known people who've certainly gotten very, like, not worried, but like conscious about stuff like that. And that's, I don't know, because it's a lot. There's a deep focus on like youth in society. It's, Gonna die tomorrow. My god. Once you go quartz, you can never go back. Tell me about it. Tell me about. Oh my god, the things in here. The stonecutter's inside. In there. That was that. Put in there. What? Back. And yeah, it's probably enough now. Stonecutter, my beloved. It's so good, right? It's so good. MJ is so happy that I finally started using it. I'm not needing to think, Tennessee Dreadful, as I have since my early teens. It's my gig, my running shtick, a gag, if you will. Oh my god. Hey, it's where I get my kicks. That's my funny little thing. It's my gag. You say that like you're there with like a little thing of like. Edward's got like one of those spinning little bow ties. Just my shtick. It's just what I do. Now, why are you wearing golden Yeezy? Cause I'm sick. I'm awesome. I'm cool. What do you mean? Yes, Bill. I'm indoctrinated Nap into Stonecutter life. It's a long time effort, but now he uses it without my reminder. Listen, it's just because I wasn't used to it existing, all right? I wasn't used to it, man. Come on, jeez. Also calcite, the bottom up, because calcite is darker than quartz. Here, I got diorite as the real bottom, then calcite, and then it bleeds into quartz. Is kind of the thing. That's the general vibe. It works a bit better on some of the other ones. I think the tower I might need to change up some of the. But yeah, I've been using some of that to like offset how much quartz I'm gonna need, because God, I'm gonna need a lot of quartz for this one. Just an insane amount for a block that's really unobtainable. I was very foolish for deciding that it would be the block that I build the castle out of. Like realistically, this was an insane idea and effort to make. I really should not have done so. But alas. Davey. Oh, swimming? Where? What? Go where? Where would I? What do you mean just go swimming? Oh yeah, sorry. Let me go to the water hole on my farm. I forgot. Yeah. Up. Go swimming in a dishwater puddle. Oh my god. Think about Minecraft building for real. B-dubs has changed everything that I think about Minecraft for real. See, I actually don't. I feel like I don't watch a lot of B-dubs or anything like that. I will say, by the way, like of all the Minecraft YouTubers to watch, I do think people like the Hermits are probably the best for actually like improving your game, if that makes sense. Not in a PvP level type thing, but like in a way of like, oh, I guess I should actually put some thought into like what I'm adding to my build to do whatever. But like I'm very happy with, while slow going, I totally admit that, I'm very happy with the general like feel and vibe that I've kind of got going on for this area. It's really cropped up. What I think my goal for the end of summer will be to have expanded, add in like district housing, probably change some of that housing, upgrade it to finish that and kind of upgrade it to be more in line with that, and then kind of make some like more bigger buildings and really turn that chunk into like city area. Because while it's great that it's like open and stuff like that, I do think having that will be good. And then also the giant structure over there, I want those to be done. And then probably about like 4 more factories, I think. I'm the more that I think, I kept being like, oh, I should do different factories for each one. I really should touch up that one actually. But this one, probably the best factory design I ever ended up doing. It's just a very expensive design. That's like a lot cheaper of a design. So maybe I'll finish. I'll go back to that design and kind of do a bunch more like that. I don't know. It takes so much brick. What I need to do, and I keep not doing, is I need to do an entire entire time off stream of just getting brick. But normally off stream, I'm putting stuff into lore builds if I'm building on the hardcore world. Whereas what I should be doing is gathering resources to actually do up some whatchamacallit. I should be doing some lore, or I should be gathering resources so that it's a lot easier to just do a stream of building. We finished the wall, right? Like the wall around it, like that wall? Yeah, those walls, like the walls that go like around, are all finished. Yep. The one and the north gate's finished, if that's what you mean. The wall that's like, 1 second. I can see it. Don't crash my game. Don't crash my game. Come in. Slowly but surely. Did it move? I did. It was real good. I liked it. Yeah, like so that chunk of wall is good. I need to do those towers, but I haven't done any of that wall. But like that's the area, like there to there is what needs to be filled in. And then the docks and stuff like that as well. I've come along and they're doing decent kind of thing. Like in general, there's a good chunk of stuff built here. It's just not as much as it probably should be at this point. But either way. No. And someday I should really finish the actual waterway. I feel like I say this every stream though. So, you know, odds it actually happens. Like I feel like literally every stream I'm out here like, you know what I need to do? You know what I need to get done? And then I just don't. But yes, I did see the D&D movie. It was very good. I liked it. Especially because I'm not like super into the main setting of D&D, so it felt like a very like refreshing thing where I was like, oh cool, I didn't know what this place was or what that group was or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like it's been very like pleasant. It was very pleasantly surprising for someone who didn't know a whole lot. I was very on the like outskirts of it. But yeah. In general, though, I also want to like. I should do that farmland up. You know what? Here, like that's all the quartz. So let's switch gears. Let's just switch gears. Do farmland. Come on, easy load, easy light. No one will mind. Because I love the idea of just having huge rolling hills of farmland. I need to figure out where I put the hoe every time. I swear to God. Even though I think I know where it is right off the top of my head, but I'm worried if it is there. I don't want it to be there where I'm thinking. I'm hoping it's here, but I don't think it will be. I have a few other chests I could check around here. The main setting? What do you mean? There is no setting for it? What do you mean? Yeah, there's tons of settings. There's like lots of settings for D&D. What do you mean? I'm confused. Yeah, so like Faerun's their main setting. Like 5e's number one main setting or their core world is like you know, like the Faerun and stuff like that. There's no single the setting is what I mean. No, but they do have a main setting. Like that's the thing. Like D&D's like like the setting they used for that is considered their main setting. Like Gary Gygax's world. Like that's the one that the books are published in that like have a bunch of lore and stuff like that for. Well, they do additional other ones like Greyhawk is a setting that they use, and then occasionally they make Eberron books and stuff like that. The actual main setting for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons and 3.5 and 4th edition is the Faerun setting. Me and Gary is okay. Well, no, I know that, but I'm saying is that is the official D&D setting. Homebrew is all just something that you decide to do. If you want to make your own world, you're totally able to, and they give you tools to assist you in making it, but like that's technically not the main setting. That's not like what their adventures are set in or anything like that. Like their adventures are all set in Faerun. I went past the chest I was meant to check. Did I ever tell you about getting a D&D Star Kit? I don't know, did you? Either way, Pog! Are you gonna start running it? Come on, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. Hey, remember the D&D setting? I'm confused. I think Kellered's tried to gaslight us. I think that's the goal here. I think Kellered's like, all right, it's gaslight time. I'm gonna start learning D&D? Huge Pog. Huge Pog. A resource that I recommend using, though you don't have to, but one resource I recommend using that I think really helps people to understand D&D and elements of it and stuff like that, is stuff by Matt Colville. Not Matt Mercer, who's like Critical Role, but Matt Colville, who's like an actual game designer and actually makes some third-party stuff for D&D, but is it down here? I mean, that's Aho, but not the one I need. Ah, well, I'll use this one anyway, but... Grr. Oh, shoot. I forget what I used. I have it saved somewhere. It's a like Legend Keeper, I think is what it's called. I believe it's like a which we do need to do another. We're gonna do another world building stream. I don't have my like, because it's a subscription based model, so like you gotta pay monthly to keep that up. Which I kind of let the subscription lapse. It still has the like I just resubscribe to the account kind of thing. But yeah, so like it's a whole thing based around that. Yes, like keep Goyle, boss. You got it, boss. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, no, I highly recommend Matt Coben. I want to make a world so that I can write stories about it. Understandable. It's really fun to do. Highly recommend. But yeah, Legend Keep is the one that I did. It's not a terribly large subscription base, but to keep it active beyond like a 14-day period, I think, and or to get access to like the elements that I used, not all of them, but some of the elements I used, I was being silly, just a silly little goofy guy. Is to whatchamacallit, is yeah, there's like a subscription to do so. There are free ones, like free versions of it, but honestly, realistically, I would honestly like I used that because I was streaming, so like I felt there needed to be a visual component, easier, like a visual component. Like I used that one specifically because it seemed the best for the sake of streaming. But there's resources that people would swear by that are totally free, that are a lot less like visual in terms of like the zoom in on the map in the way that I did with the icons. And then other people would just say, oh, you should just not use a pay for service. You could just use a Google document and like put pins on a map in images kind of thing. You know what I mean? I got writing to do. Bye, Gallered! Hope you have a good rest of your night, dude. I hope you have a great week. But yeah, in general, though, it's a pretty good service. I liked it. I was a fan. All things considered, it could have been way worse, you know. So I was quite pleased with the product as it were. 2, 4. 2, 4. And oh, also, by the way, chatters, you know, the other awful thing that happened to me this weekend, just horrific. Don't ever, you know what? You don't trust your friends. I was ambushed and forced to watch a movie called The Conjuring. Don't recommend it. Under any circumstance, don't watch it. Do not. No. Bad movie. Nope, do not watch. I was lied to. I was lured there under the pretense of a different movie. And instead, I got The Conjuring. Devastated. It was truly, yeah, they do. I don't know what sick, twisted thing was in their mind to do this to me, but I was like, please, no. Oh my god. It's genuinely like horrifying. It's probably one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Which, don't get me wrong, I understand you guys are like, oh, that doesn't probably watch scary movies to begin with, which is true, but man, good lord, that like it was, I guess, well done is the way to say it, because it's what it was trying to do was scare the pants off you. But like, my god, man, it didn't need to go so hard in the paint. It was like it could have chilled. It could have chilled a bit, but no, it needed to. It was like, oh no, I'm gonna end you. I can't even describe, like I genuinely, I think I'm at a loss for words for how awful, like, and how horrific a movie it is. Don't get me wrong, very well done. Actually, I have cracked the code, by the way, on how I can watch scary movies. It's very easy. All you have to do is is disassociate entirely and start looking at it as a movie. And by that I mean start going like, oh, that's an interesting shot. Gee whiz, I wonder how they achieved that. I wonder, oh, that's a cool lighting structure. That's cool. Oh, wow, I wonder what wire work they did to achieve that. Like, you can't consider it any other way. I don't know, is the my mom understandable? It's understandable to love your mom. Welcome. How do? Bello parlo poco italiano. Parlo poco d'italiano? No, Italiano? I think that's, I only speak a little Italian. Because I do only speak a little Italian. Most of it not stuff I'm gonna say on stream. Unless that's not Italian at all. Maybe that's French or something. I'm an idiot. I don't know. The last exorcism at a young age, and I ended up laughing while my friend beside me was crying. Oh my god. I mean, you know what's wild about the movie The Exorcist, by the way, is oh wait, no, The Last Exorcism. Is that the name of it? Is it The Conjuring: The Last Exorcism? No, that's not what it's called. Or is that the second one? Because there's 3 now, right? There was also The Nun, but The Nun is stupid. I've seen The Nun. The Nun was not scary in the slightest. It was genuinely hilarious because I like The Nun's wild, man. I mean, like, spoilers for those who might care about The Nun. Just fair warning, spoiler ahead. But they defeat her using the literal blood of Christ that was apparently buried in a vase. Sweet Jesus! Hello! Thank you so much for 5 gifted! Hey, yo! Hello there! Good lord, dude! Thank you so much! You didn't have to do that! Oh my god! Oh, good heavens! Hope you're doing well! It just came out of nowhere! I don't even think you said hi in chat yet! Oh my god! Good lord! But anyway, yeah, what I was so the first one. Oh, was it scary, bro? I was scared as when I saw. Listen, I saw it. It was very scary up until it like lost it about 1/3 in for me. Like 1/3 in, it flipped the gears from being actually spooky to being like the funniest thing in the world, like straight up wacky, just silliness. Bro, they have a literal hand grenade of like, there's a sequence. They're like, and then she was defeated by the Templars, and it hard cuts to like the doors of a monastery getting punched open, and a bunch of Templars in knight uniform coming running in like, hup, 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 hup. Like what? It started going off the rails, man. I was like, what? What's going on? Excuse me. And they're like, and literally, there's a point where the guy goes, like, holy heck. Or whatever, to like the vial of Jesus's blood, and the priest turns and goes, the holiest. Only hand grenade, something like that, yeah. Kill the vibe right at the end. I mean, that's fair, but that's the thing. I don't think it was right at the end. Like, the first Conjuring that I watched was yeah, it did that actually at the end. Like, probably the last 10 minutes are the weakest part of that movie. But like, by God, it doesn't do it as early as the other ones, which I was like, oh my God, this just took the wind out of the sails, man. Oh man. Well, now I feel bad. I got paid. Got my PayPal to work. Let's go. Hello, Mello. Have you seen Texas? No, and I will not. No, I got duped into seeing The Conjuring the other night, so I am not getting duped into Chainsaw. No. Nope. No. Hate that. My God. See, my friend makes fun of me because I find things like Halloween and stuff like that scary as well. But like, They're like, oh, it's just a cheesy slasher from the 80s. It's so goofy. And I'm like, no, it is scary. No, don't frown. That makes me feel bad. Oh my god. Hey, the 150 remains the horror games, but I ain't. You get me to 150 subs, you get horror games. That is the one and only reason I would ever play horror games. God, they're horrific. I did literally, but needs to come off the floor and pretend he has a social life tonight. Oh yeah, KTB. They're making me end stream early. I mean, I say making me, but I probably should. It's so like my friggin' dishwasher went gaboy and started spraying water everywhere, and then I turned off my water. But then I was late for stream, so then I just like left it, and now I'm streaming. I should probably deal with it. But you know. Well, no, they were dry when they went on. I'm sure they're fine. It's not actively spraying water anymore. No, it's wood floor. Why? KTB, because I'm gonna go into the walls and unplug his Ethernet cable in 2 minutes. Oh my god. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's not a wood floor. I'm joking. Oh my god. No, I'm joking. I'm just joshing you, man. I'm just Josh. What? No, Mellow, stop recommending me spooky movies. I do not like the spook. It is spooky. It scares me. Plus, there's towels on it. It's fine. All right. I said I'd end a little early. Plus, I am meant to go and actually meet some people for some stuff too. So, yeah, my carpeted kitchen. What kind of an absolute maniac? Oh my god, that's worse than the carpeted bathroom in Edith Finch. Good lord. It's a mockumentary, you loser. I ain't a loser. What do you mean? Oh my god, he's popular. What? I don't know what that voice was. I don't know what that voice. Like, oh my god. OMG. No, I can't. No, okay, chatters, do any of you, like, maybe this is more normal than I think it is, and maybe it's not a millennial thing. I don't know. I met someone who says, they said, sweet Jesus, the Mellow thing is someone for 2 more gifted. Good lord. Good googledy. They, oh my god, thank you. What was I saying? Oh, we're approaching the early burb stream as well. Which will probably be like on a Saturday or something like that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I met somebody. They just say they say LOL, but they just like they'll just say it to you. They're like, oh my god, LOL. And I'm like, huh? What? What do you mean? And they're like, huh, that's so funny, LOL. And I'm like, don't say LOL to me. Don't say LOL to me. Don't do that. Don't like, oh my god, LOL. And I'm like, what are you doing? What is this? Like, it's one thing, sure, you're like, yeah, you texted, but you don't say it. And I could even accept if they went, lol. Like, sure, whatever. But don't. We used to say LOL, but not like spell it. Yeah, that's the point. Like, I could even get it if someone was like, lol. lol wait, it's XD, right? Yeah, lol XD. Like, sure, fill your boots. Don't say. Oh my god. LOL, that is so funny. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. Do you understand me? Nap. I still use I mean, you should watch Christmas 1974. What is Christmas 1974? Or Black Christmas 1974? No, that's what I said. Also, Edward, I had said it's fun. Like, I can get using, like, I can get that people use it. Edward, this is your dimension. KTV, leave him alone. I only see, that's my point. But I don't think, Edward, that you go into like a place and you're like, lol, XD, guys. You know what I mean? I feel like that's, I could be wrong. I feel like you're, oh wait, I think, I feel Edward doesn't go places and be like, wait, no, what is, I remember, I saw a TikTok about it. Oh yeah, that's what it is. I don't think Edward goes places and goes, oh wait, no, I can't say that. Never mind. Oh, never mind. I take it back. I was gonna do a bit, and now I'm not. Now I'm not. I take it back. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. The movie, there's a really nice guy who lives in the Arctic and is nice to a bunch of girls who doesn't know he's there. Oh my. Oh, Edward goes places. What? No, what I meant. Oh, don't finish it like that. I was gonna say, I don't think you go up to people and say like, lol, XG, OMG, LOL, LMFAO. Oh my god. That's not what I was gonna, no, I wasn't. Oh my god. Slash J. I know it was slash J, but all right. Chatters. Alas, I think I will end up here. I'm gonna end up just a little bit early, just a little, just a smidge. Because now we are at the 2 hour 30 mark, and I do kind of have some stuff to clean up. But jealous. Well, now I feel bad that I'm cutting the stream short. There's so much time left. I still say YOLO. Oh my god, Corinne. It's July. No, I get. What do you mean? Oh my god, Chatters. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna leave. Don't eat the hardcore way. There's no easy way to end it this way. You know what? Whatever. Chatters, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I will see you next time. I have a surprise plan for you this week. Just you wait. So long as things line up the way they're meant to. And if they don't, then alas. But I think they will. I'll see you later, Chatters. Thanks for coming out. Bye, chat. Bye. Bye, chat. Bye.